Rainy day practice. Can't wait.
Let's go already.
Day one, baby.
Easy. Point with the ball. You're not going to feel it. Next up.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with my day one recap of OTAs for our Washington Commanders. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Let's get straight into today's video. So guys, I'm in a great mood, man. I'm excited because OTAs is here. This is the first look that we have of the new team, everyone together. And it's kind of the closest thing we're going to get to training camp, to actually training camp. The second reason why I'm so excited, because this is all we're going to have. We have to soak this up until that 6-week stretch where it's literally nothing coming from Washington headquarters, NFL headquarters. Everyone's just silent. You know, up into training camp starting, that is the worst time for a content creator like myself, because it's nothing to talk about, literally. So I need you guys to, help me out, man. Comment some video ideas. It don't have to be just Washington. It can be NFL. But let's get into these OTAs. So first, let's talk about who wasn't there today. Who wasn't there in OTAs today? Terry McLaurin wasn't there. Not mad at Terry. Holding out contract extension. He's doing what's best for him. Why would he play, cut, practice? Especially today, it was raining, wet, and they practice outside. Why would he do that? Why would he practice knowing he's in a contract negotiation with the team? That's only hurting himself. You never know what can happen. One false cut, one slip, one turn. Now he's not getting paid anymore. So I'm not mad at Terry. Get your money. I mean, we could have it worse. I hope I don't speak it into existence, but we could have it worse where Deebo Samuel and A.J. Brown going on Twitter talking back to fans or voicing their opinion. Not saying they can't, but voicing their opinion, how they feel, calling out fans because fans called him a diva and stuff like that. Deebo Samuel deleting pictures off his Instagram. We could have it worse. Terry could be requesting a trade. God, I hope I didn't speak that into existence, but that could be the harsh reality. We could be these teams out here. Deebo requesting a trade. A.J. Brown traded on the draft. Kyler Murray, even though he's a quarterback, doing his situation. Like, we could be in a way worse situation, but we're not. Terry is a very stand-up guy, a very humble guy, and he's taking the right approach, and I'm 100% in his corner. Get your bread. Now, moving on to the next person. Chase Young wasn't there. Ron Rivera confirmed 100% that he's in Aspen, Colorado. I don't know if it's Aspen, but Colorado, rehabbing the ACL injury. Fine with that. Montez Sweat not being there per Ron Rivera today. Why? Because of personal reasons. They expect him to be there tomorrow. Okay. Cam Sims wasn't there. They expect him to be back. Alrighty. But the two main guys, three I should say, was Tez, Chase, and Terry. Terry, Tez, and Chase all, they all have reasons why they weren't there. But, Terry's, we already know why. And Chase Young, we know why Chase Young isn't there. He's rehabbing that ACL. Logan Thomas was there, however. He was on the side field, though. He had the back leg sleeve on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. I'm not really looking too much into it, and neither should you. But let's get into some of these notes here. It's not a lot of on-the-field notes. It's more of the press conferences. That's the better part of the video because, again, it's day one, and I'm pretty sure they weren't trying to report a lot of what happened on the field just because I'm pretty sure it wasn't that much. But Ethan Cadeau with one of the very only on-the-field tweets. Okay, Carson Wentz was just picked off by Corn Elder doing 909s. Intended for De'Ami Brown. Whole defense was fired up. Wentz responded well on his next pass, throwing a dot to Jahan Dotson on the right side. Okay, so we got good Wentz, got bad Wentz there. I'm more excited for Corn Elder, man, because I think Corn Elder has a long shot of making this roster. So he's going to need a lot more plays in minicamp like that and in training camp to be considered. But, yeah, shout out to Corn Elder for making a play. You know, Carson Wentz is not worried about it at all, man, you know. But again, like I said, early notes, you know, no Terry, no Chase, Logan Thomas wearing a black sleeve, Antonio Gandy going in tight end drills, Jahan Dotson, Alex Erickson, and Dax Milne amongst the receivers in the punt return line. No surprise. You know, Dax Milne's a guy that they had taking punt returns last year. You guys remember the August, I want to say 13th practice it was, or August 9th practice it was at FedEx Field. You seen him up close personal taking punt returns. You know, then they went with DeAndre Carter, Alex Erickson. We signed him solely for this purpose. And Jahan Dotson, I don't think they're going to use him back there, but they know he has the ability to. That's what he did in college. So he has the ability to, but just because I believe he's going to be so important to this offense, they're not going to risk using him as a kick returner. Only maybe if they need a spark during the game or something, they're going to put Jahan back there, but I don't think that's what they're planning on doing. Rivera, like I said, he expects Montez Sweat to be back tomorrow. But for day one, it's really not a lot. Jahan Dotson stepped to the podium, said he's still learning the playbook. That's what he's trying to do the most during OTAs. He compared learning an NFL playbook to speaking English his whole life and now trying to learn a new language, which, you know, a lot of young guys says it is tough. You know, it is tough to learn NFL playbook, and you can only imagine. Rivera says no joint practices this year for Washington. We're going to stay focused on us. I like that approach right there. Because you have the preseason. JP Finley says he doesn't love this, though, however. It would help considering how little the starters have played in the preseason. I believe maybe this year Ron Rivera is going to play his starters a little bit more, but even if he doesn't, I'm not stressing it. I like the approach of staying focused on us. It's a big year for him and this whole team. Ron Rivera still seems confident in the new deal with Terry McLaurin, just a matter of time per him. The coach declined to give specifics on the negotiation. Chase Young is going to be at the facility eventually and is working through his rehab elsewhere. Montez Sweat and Cam Sims weren't here for personal reasons, and Terry was made an obvious absence for contract issues or contract reasons, I should say. You know, so it's really not a lot here today. First pick of the offseason, like I said, Corn Elder. Nice one-handed grab by De'Ami Brown from Wentz. He went out here too, or it's wet out here too. On the defensive side, I've already mostly seen 2 linebackers, Holcomb and Davis, and 3 safeties with 2 corners, unless or until they sign a vet linebacker. I expect to see that look a lot. So Heineke with a nice deep throw on an 11v11. Wentz had a good one to the sideline, then got broken up too. Very clear Wentz has a live arm. It may it's made, so don't make too much of this. But Antonio Gibson and J.D. McKissick got all the work with Carson Wentz. Brian Robinson got work with Taylor Heineke and the twos. Again, it's made. McKissick looks good, like he's fully recovered from his injury. Assistant running back coach Jennifer King is running RB drills today. That's what's up. Shout out to JK, Jennifer King. And I believe that's pretty much it for the on the field stuff. And so make sure you guys stay tuned for more news on the OTAs. Now, before we get out of here, I want to quickly talk about $100 million land that Washington, quote-unquote, purchased in Woodbridge, Virginia. So that's why it's important to, you know, sometimes let it play full out. You know, typically I jump right on it, you know, with getting out the videos. But this time I was like, let me lay back and see what more comes out about this. And apparently Washington didn't purchase $100 million in land in Woodbridge. Maybe, I believe, I don't know what it is exactly that they did, but apparently it's not purchased by Washington just yet, or if ever. I believe they said they're waiting for like Virginia's legislatives to I don't know, confirm it or something. So it's a sticky situation. It's not what we thought it was at first, but it's definitely giving us a target of where they want the stadium at in that Virginia area, which I expected. The new stadium that they posted a picture of is amazing. If that is something that it's going to look like, I'm going to be excited for that. They wanted to have, you know, the surrounding areas, you know, like the shopping malls and stuff like that around it. So we'll see. But apparently the $100 million land that Washington supposedly purchased isn't 100% true. So we'll stay tuned for that. We got Dan Snyder still in the hot seat. You know, some things heating up about a possible selling team. Didn't cover that because I don't think anything's going to happen to Daniel Snyder, you know, so we'll see. But yeah, man, there you have it. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. Day 1 of OTAs is a recap. It's been your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to the Washington Commanders. On the road to 4,000 subscribers, so get me there. We're ever so close. Thank you so much. Well, peace.
Solid first day, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep stacking, we're gonna keep getting better. We're gonna put on the show for y'all, man.
Yeah, man. They won the books, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep going.